Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia or Julia, and this channel is about my hobby, mainly cross stitch. And today is Sunday, January the 5th, I believe, and I finally decided to film my beginning of 2025 WIP Parade. Just a few words about me. As you can tell, I'm not an English speaking. I'm from Ukraine, and I came back to cross stitch about 2 years ago. Before that, I used to cross stitch in my childhood and in my students' years, but then I mostly switched to knitting and crochet. And yeah, as I said, about 2 years ago I came back to cross stitch, and now I acquired 58 WIPs, including tiny little ones. So I already recorded a WIP Parade for my Ukrainian channel, so I organized a little bit everything that I have. So I have several categories. One is something that goes to have some rest, something that I'm going to stitch in the nearest future, something that I'm working right now, and a few little things like smalls. So we will start. Let's get into it because that's a long introduction. Let's start with something that goes to vacation for some time. I have my daughter here. She's 8 and she kindly agreed to help me out. So this one I need, I think, to unscroll it. This is my beaded project. I have several projects with beads, and this one is called Rich Pumpkins. It is an autumn one. It is it is fully done in beads. As you can see, there is a pre-printed pattern, and this kind of thick canvas, like canvas for artists, you use to paint on. It is very thick and it is hard to work on. This is why it is just a tiny little start here at the top, but I like the design very much. It is rich pumpkins. It is very bright and autumn. I like this blanket here and pumpkins, but it is hard to work on it, and since it is winter time, and yeah, it will go to have some rest right now. Next one is kit of one of Ukrainian companies with pumpkins and these red flowers I cannot remember the name of. And there is a grape, and here is where I am with it. I use everything that came in kit. Usually I do not change anything. If it is a kit, I use the kit stuff, and I like how it is turning out. This watermelon I like very much. What I did wrong, I think, I marked, gridded with this washable pen, and I heard that it can stay, it can show up later on. So what I'm going to do is to wash it out, and then it will go on vacation. So I will put it aside to wash out, and maybe I will pick up it somewhere in summer. Okay, what we have here, this is Nora Corbett design. I started this November. This, no, not November, but October, when I did a whole bunch of autumn and Halloween starts. So this is Gigi. I worked on her for just a couple of days to start, and yeah, this is where I am with her. I already finished Luna from the same series of Bewitches and started this one, but it will go on vacation for right now. The next one is also was started this October for Autumn and Halloween stars. This is by Stacy Nash, Natalie. This cute rabbit. And again, that was just a tiny little start for one day. And that's it. But that's a start. That's a WIP. And I will come back to her in autumn, I think. So yeah, it is stitched with Cold for Weeks dye works. And I do not have fancy bags. I just either use these plastic bags or some, those, as you call them, Amazon bags. And if I remember, I will name the fabric, and but not always, because I didn't track well my WIPs, and this is actually one of the goals of this video, to see what I have and to create a list of everything I have, and maybe next year I will be better with some statistics and information. But oh well, this time we have what we have. This is a design from Ukrainian designer. This roll, autumn roll. It is called Autumn Morning. And again, that was this October start, just for one day. This pattern goes with some pack with buttons and beads. And this is what I did. I started from the top and I worked mainly on this 1/1 rooster. It seems like not a whole lot, but since it is 1/1, there are a lot of stitches there in that rooster. That's it. And in the same bag I also have this little finish that seems to me as a matching piece, and I'm going to fully finish them maybe with the same fabric or something, I don't know, but they seems to me like matchy also rooster and colors like from the same palette, I don't know, they are sitting together and they are sharing the same plastic bag. And this design, this roll has a lot of specialty stitches, and it also has not only DNC like a regular one, but also this pearl. So that will be interesting, but not right now. Next one is that was my first try of doing hardanger. I bought beginner kit from one of Ukrainian designers that mainly designed these hardanger things, and I did a lot. That is like I don't know how it is, a little як буде серветка, ти не знаєш англійською серветка? Paper, no, not paper, but like napkin, I don't know, a little tablecloth. Napkin. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So I did all those hardanger things, and I need to embroider with the satin stitch these little birds. So there will be 3 more, but I ran out of floss that time, and while I was waiting for them to come, and you know, I was distracted to something else, so I ordered the floss that I needed, again like a pearl, kinda pearlette, DMC pearlette floss, but I was distracted to something else, and then I didn't want to finish, so, and I don't want to finish it right now, so it goes to vacation pile. This one is a very old WIP. It is from 2014. That time I was not in cross stitch, but one of my friends organized a stitch along of some Ukrainian theme design, and I jumped in and I stitched quite a bit, but then I stopped. I don't remember why, and now I cannot find the rest of the pattern. So I didn't do like a whole lot of research. I just checked my Google Drive and I couldn't find the pattern, so maybe I can Google, and I don't know where she got it that time, but it stays. That's like a memory piece, you know, something that was organized by my friend and something Ukraine related, so I don't know, it's in my WIP pile. I don't know what to do with it, but I don't want to get rid of it either. Okay, so as you can see, that's not any sort of order, just a random order. This was also this October start. I'm posting pictures, I think, of finished pieces if I don't have a preview. So that was a start of one of Ukrainian designers. It is called something pumpkin field. I don't remember, but I'm putting a picture how it will look like. That's kind of several pumpkin pin keeps that are put on a kind of flat fall, a big pin keep. So it looks so cute, and I finished 2 pumpkins and this main piece, but then I stopped. And I will come back to it in next October, I think. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, next one again from October starts. Again, Ukrainian designer, this gnome. This designer has 4 gnomes of different themes, and I have all 4 kits of those. But I started only this one, and I worked on his cap. And this is what I got in one day. So, as I said, a whole bunch of Halloween and autumn starts for one day. This is what I have, and as I said, it is a full kit with floss and some pack, not only beads, but there are some interesting things like this belt metal thing I don't know the name of. So, and yeah, some candy buttons. So that will be very interesting. And the rest 3 also have some interesting how do you call it, embellishments. So yeah, looking forward to work on them more, but not right now. Next one. Okay, this is from Cottage Garden series, the Songbirds Garden series. I have a lot of designs from this series. I like everything on it. I like the bird, I like the house, I like flowers, everything I like. And I stitch it on 40 count Newcastle linen with called for Wix dye works, and I did quite a lot, but then I don't know why. I know why. That was a stitch along organized by Ukrainian Flosstuber with the birds, and the stitch along was ended. I didn't finish my piece, so I was disappointed and I just put it away. Okay, and it will get rest for a little more. This one is Halloween at Hakram Hollow that everyone stitches, and I also wanted one. I like it very much. It is huge, it is beautiful, and I just started in the middle. Again, one day work this October. It is 32 count, so it will be huge, but that's okay. I'm not going to frame it or something, I just want to stitch it, that's it. I'm mainly a process stitcher, not like a finish oriented. So just enjoying my hobby, and it will get rest. Maybe, okay, could you please help to put it, or just put on the couch and then we'll figure out. What's the next one? Okay, next one is a dimension kit that I started from my daughter for her 6th birthday, and now she's 8. So on her 6th birthday, I let her to pick a project that I will stitch. Okay, I try to pull it, take it out of the plastic bag, but no, that will be a lot of crinkling. So I hope you can see. This is a dimension kit, gold collection with fairy. So wind moon fairy. Could you please do it over there? Okay. So yeah, and I assume that she will pick up one piece for me to work on for her, but she decided to choose 6 because it is 6th birthday, and I started a lot of things. I'm not sure how it goes, either this way or this way. As you can see, that's a sad start, but I started 6 things in one day, so that's maybe half an hour of work, and then yeah, bless you. Okay, and it will stay like that for some time because I'm not inspired to work on her, to be honest, right now. Yeah, that's sad, but well, okay, this one we will skip because that will be an UFO. Okay, let me show you, but that's a UFO for sure. Be quiet. Може ти перенеси оцю коробку туди і будеш там, будь ласка, доставати і розпаковувати, бо воно тут близько дуже шумить. Okay, coming back. So this one I tried to do an embroidery, Ukrainian embroidery short for my daughter, and I did quite a lot. That was going to be a sleeve, one sleeve, another sleeve. So this is a traditional Ukrainian technique where you do embroidery or cross stitch, and then you make it by hand. So that should not be done with a sewing machine, but everything is done by hand. So you basically work these edges by hand and then put it together. But when I tried to my daughter, it was too narrow. So I did measurements wrong, and sewing is not my thing. So I did a mistake and I couldn't finish it, and it stays like that for 2 years. So what I'm going to do, maybe I'm going to give it away. Maybe some girl will adopt it and finish for her daughter. I will post it in a group, in a chat of those traditional embroidery shorts. We have one, and maybe someone will adopt it. Next one is lavender and lace design that I started this November for Nora November. I worked on it for 1 week. This is in the arms of an angel. And this is what I've got. I've chosen a very beautiful chocolate fabric, and I like how the yellow and other colors look on it. So that was my start, and I worked, as I said, for 1 week. I did skin 1/1 because the pattern has 2 options, and I chose doing 1/1. I like it, but it will go to the rest pile for now. Okay, next one. What we have here? Okay, this is a chart from one of Ukrainian companies that is owned by 2 ladies, and I'm putting a picture here. I think that the name of these flowers is the same as in Ukrainian, amaryllis, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And this is what I've done. These flowers remind me of my grandmother because she used to have a lot of these flowers. She passed away. But I decided to cross-stitch these flowers as a remember of her. And I did a lot, but then I stopped on backstitch. Backstitch is something that I struggle with, and a lot of my pieces are stitched but not backstitched. And this is what happened with this piece. The backstitch is quite complicated in this pattern. That's why I stopped, and I do not have inspiration to continue with it right now. Maybe sometimes. Okay, next one is okay. This is a kit from Ukrainian company Abris Art. This is a very popular design, like the artwork, the picture. Bless you. My daughter has an allergy. Poor thing. So I know that this artwork is also charted by Gekarush, and I saw several Flosstubers stitch it, and there is also Mill Hill kit that I also bought. I don't know why, so I have 2 same like pictures, but from different companies. And this one, I used everything that came in the kit, either 14 count, just plain white Aida and cotton floss, not DMC but some other floss. And this is what I got. I like the design, but the pattern is quite complicated. It's not an easy pattern. There are a lot of blends, the backstitch and all the things. So I think that's kind of 50%, I would say, of the design, but yeah, I was tired of it and I put it off. I started it when I came back to cross stitch, so that was kind of 2 years ago or something like that. And yeah, it is what it is. This one, oh no, I will not show you. That's like a finish, but not fully finished. That's not a WIP. Okay, my daughter insists I show it. So that's a beaded regions of Ukraine. So you stitch them, then you cut them out, you put them together, and then it will create a map of Ukraine. So there are 25 regions of Ukraine, and they are beaded with some traditional ornaments. So all of them are done, but I struggle with fully finishing them. I'm not sure how to finish them, and I tried one and I did not success, so they are sitting in a folder but not fully finished. Next one is a Millfield kit that I started. That was my New Year start last year. This Herald Garden. I don't know why I started it, why I chose it to be my New Year start. We were traveling and I just grabbed something that was on the top of my pile of kits, something easy to travel with, and this is my start. And that's it. I was going to gift it to my mom, but it stays like that for a year. And that was my silly organization. As you can see, I bought a Lego kit for my daughter when we were traveling, and I just took a piece of the box and put flosses there. That was because I forgot to take with me any organizer. So that's a true traveling piece. Next one is also one of those that my daughter chose for her 6th birthday for me to start. This is a piece of this cute bird, and this pattern not only has cross stitches, but some other stitches, and that's an interesting one. It would be nice to continue, because as you can see, those, for example, these flowers, they are done with like a black work, you know, but I don't know. I was thinking about maybe change the Aida to some even weave to make it more like a fine piece, more delicate, but I could not decide what to do with it, and well, that's it. But I like it, I still like it, and my daughter likes it still, right? So it will be done sometimes. Okay, next one. What was that? Ah, okay, that's Luda. I don't have a preview. That's Mirabilia Luda. I'm putting a preview, but I think a lot of you knows her. Of course, I had to stitch her, but I did quite a lot. But I don't know why I haven't finished her. I don't know. She's cute, and there is no whole lot of to do, but I don't know. I don't have an inspiration to finish her, so that's it. It will be finished for sure. Maybe I did a mistake on her. I don't remember why, but okay. Next one is again this Nora November start. This is World Peace Angel design by Marilyn Leavitt in Bloom. And this is my start. I worked on her for 1 week. I did a mistake, I frogged, I restitched. So that's it. Again, skin 1/1. That's a lot. I like it. And I also worked on a wing to ensure it will fit the fabric. You can see I went to the edge to ensure that it fit, because I did a mistake and I was not sure that it will squeeze into this piece of fabric. It is hand dyed by Ukrainian hand dyer, 32 count Belfast. Next one is also lavender and lace, fairy grandmother, and it reminds me my grandmother, and I like the colors very much. So again, hand dyed fabric by a Ukrainian dyer. It looks like Lohana, maybe, even WIP, and this is what I have. Again, skin 1/1, bless you.
Thank you.
And the fabric, the color of the fabric is very interesting. It is not green, not teal, not blue, not turquoise. Very, very interesting, and I like it very much.
Bluish white.
Bluish,
Bluish white.
white.
Yes.
It has
White
modeling.
base.
Yeah,
White
yeah.
base.
It has some modeling.
Bluish white.
Okay. Bluish white. Let it be. Next one.
It is bluish white.
Next one is Twin Peak Primitives, Coop Crafters. These cute chickens. And I finished 3 of them. I'm doing them separately. I finished 3 of them, but I need to stitch the 4th. This is why it is in a WIP pile. So I stitched this one, that actually cross stitches. Let me put it on the board. This one. Then I use different colors for chickens, because in the design they are in the same color of floss, but I do them in different colors, and I use 2 different fabric colors just to add something. This one, what are you doing? Okay, she's knitting. And 3rd one that makes crochet. So I need to finish 4th of them, and then I don't know how I'm going to fully finish them. I was thinking about doing some kind of bag, maybe, I don't know, but I need to to finish the fourth chicken first. Okay, this is a stocking, as you can see, an old, and I believe this is a rare kit. I won it in a charity lottery. I participated, and it was started from by someone already. So this progress was done by someone else, and I just put maybe 10 stitches more, and then I stopped because the kit is very old, and I assume that it was stored somewhere in I don't know, in the attic or somewhere, and it smells like an old piece, you know. So what I'm going to do is to wash it first, and then I will continue working on it. But since it requires some preparation work, I'm procrastinating. I don't want to do that, and my daughter is disappointed because she likes it and she wants it very much, but well. Next one is a digital pattern that I got and started. It is a free pattern that I started when I just came back to cross stitch again, and I used not very not good fabric. So I just found something that I already had from years and years ago. It is very fluffy, and it has big holes, so the result is not very good, especially on her face. I don't like how face is turning out, so I'm not sure what to do with it. I was disappointed. I don't like the result, and I don't know. I don't want to scrap it because this is a pattern that is named Kherson Girl. Kherson is my native city, and that's like I just cannot scrap this, you know. But I don't want to finish it either. I don't know. I was thinking maybe to do back stitch on her face and see how it looks, maybe to re-stitch and redo it with three floss, not 2 over 1, maybe, I don't know. So I'm not sure what to do with it, so it just sits in my pile of bits. Next one is a full coverage Heaven and Earth design that I started for my daughter, and I was thinking I will do it, and now I'm sure I won't ever. It is huge. It calls Curious Introduction. I don't remember the artist. I'm putting the picture on the screen, and this is my start. I don't know the percentage, 0.0001 maybe. I'm stitching it with 60 floss, and the fabric, as you can see, whew, it's huge. I won't finish it in my lifetime, but
Stand up.
I don't know. I started it, and maybe sometimes, maybe when I retire, I will have a whole lot of time, and I decided to work on it, and maybe I will give it to not my daughter but to my granddaughter maybe. Okay, next one is
The last one.
okay, that's the last one, is in this bin that goes to vacation. This is that was going to be, and it is still going to be, a gift for my mom. She loves these flowers. I don't remember the name of these flowers, but the kit name is Love Symbol. So I made a little start for my mom's birthday last year, and that's everything I have. I don't remember which way it goes, maybe this way or this way, I don't know. I just wanted to start it that day for my mom's birthday, and that's it. But I will do it. I have another piece that I started for my mom's birthday even a year before last. So I will focus on that one first, and then what?
The braid.
Yeah. I braided my floss and they look, oh, those colors, they are yummy. Yeah, so when I finish another gift from my mom, I will come back to this one. So let's go to the next pile. Okay, we are continuing, and now we will go through my WIPs that I'm going to work in the nearest time. So first one is lavender and lace forest Santa. I have it in a scroll. Let me show you the preview. I started him in December of 2023 for St. Nicholas Day on December the 6th, and I worked on him last winter a lot. So the majority of this process that you see was done last winter. This winter I worked on him for a week for lavender and lace November, for Nora November, and I added this red over here, and I worked on a bunny, and I finished this bottom wing of the dove, and everything else was done last winter. So I really want to work on him more this winter, and yeah, so it stays with me. Next one, I have this, this is the only one fancy project bag that I own, and I have several focus pieces here, actually two. One of them is Quaker Black Cell, I believe. That was for 2024, and I don't know, is it over already? But I will continue to work on it, and I want to finish this piece by the August of this year, 2025, for Ukrainian Flag Day. So I have a goal. I need to work on it each week, but I failed again in December. I need to catch up. But in December, you know, that was holiday, Christmas, New Year time, and I wanted to work on some ornaments for my tree and some wintry theme. That's why I didn't work on it, but I'm going to pick it up for weekends and work on it on weekends. My second focus piece, but that's like a less priority. This is the first priority, and this I think like a second one, but I have several second priority. I really want to focus on some gift pieces in 2025, and this is a gift piece for my son that I started a few years ago, and I'm still working on it. It is a full coverage by Charting Creations. It is called Venue Eyes. I don't remember how much progress I've got, maybe 30% or something like that. But I'm still working on it, and I want to continue. I don't have an exact plan for that. I used to have, but now I understand that I cannot work on two main focuses. I need to have only one main focus, and that will be the flag. And everything else will be like a second priority. It is stitched on 28 pre-gridded Lugana, 2 over 1 half cross 10 stitch with 6 floss. So, and I also have one kit here that I'm going to work from time to time, and the idea is to, so this is a series of Ukrainian cities, scenes and sizes from scenes from different Ukrainian cities. And my idea is to visit, when I'm visiting some Ukrainian city, I will stitch a motif dedicated to this city. And I was in Kiev, in the capital, this autumn, so I finished this motif, this part for Kiev with some elements that represents this city. So once I visit any Ukrainian city and I have 4 kits like this, I will stitch that city. That's the idea. I don't know when it will be, but sometimes that's a long-term project I have in mind. Let me put everything back. Next one is, what do we have here? We have, I had to unzip everything. Hold on, I will unzip because my daughter decided to get rest. She started to help me out. I will unzip everything and come back. Okay, I'm back. Next one is designed by Ukrainian designer. I have several patterns and WIPs of her. I like her designs very much. The designer is Xmaker UA, and this one is called Victory. I'm putting a picture of the finished design, and this is what I've got. I started her in 2022, and then I stopped. Then I worked on her a little bit this summer. I finished the flag, and I'm keeping it in a pile that I'm going to work more, because I like it and it is meaningful, you know. I want to work on her more. Okay, let me put it back to her bag because everything will be mixed up. Next 3 are also of the same designer, and I started them in last February. I did a fancy lady February, and I'm going to work on them this February as well. So this is a 1 week progress from last year. This one is called Nenka, or Mommy in English. So that's that one. Next one is called Love, and all of them are on this one on a hand dyed fabric by Ukrainian designer. I think that Ukrainian dyer, I think that's 28. This one thing's also 28. That's casual, I believe, over each red color. This design is called Love. I like it very much as well. I like all of them. I like all my WIPs, as we all do. And this will be also, I will work on this one also this February. And this one is called Night. It is on a like a stamped fabric with some snowflakes. Very interesting fabric. And this is my progress. It is 32 count and it's just swaggered fabric. Okay. It's like a witchy one. Next one I have. Okay, so these are an interesting ornaments that you bead or stitch, embroider, I don't know, on a transparent plastic base with beads and some other treasures or something like that, big beads. And you basically do these things and then you put them together as a bell. And I finished all the pieces for this bell, but I haven't fully finished. I haven't assembled them together. This is what I'm going to do, because I stitched them in summer and that was no reason to put them together. So I decided to postpone it till winter. And now I need to finish them, and I struggle with fully finishing things, and as a lot of us. And I also started the next bell. I have several of them. This one with the turtle. I made one segment and that's it. So I'm not sure that I will work on this second bell, but I definitely want to finish this one that I already completed the actual embroidery or beading or whatever you call it. So that's that one. I have a pile near me. Okay, so this is actually the present for my mom that I'm going to focus on. These are lilacs bouquet, and lilacs are one of my mom's favorite flowers. This is a kit, and the problem with this kit is the chart, because the chart is on a shiny paper. I already made a color copy for me, because I showed this WIP in my very first video, and I got a lot of advices on how to deal with this shiny pattern. And one of the advices was to do a color copy, and maybe that will be easier now to mark off what I stitched. This is what I did, and we'll see. I really want to have I showed the WIP itself? I don't remember. So this is what I've got, quite a bit. But then I was so tired with that pattern. I was lost what I done and what I didn't. So I stopped, and now I really want to come back and finish and to give it to my mom. So as I said, gift projects, I think I will focus on them the most this year. That's kind of intention. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Next one is also a gift project for my dad. This is a Chinese AliExpress kit. This is a copy. This is a copy of dimensions of a really rare old dimension kit. I saw the original kit on eBay for about $200, and I'm not going to buy it, obviously. So I found this copy on AliExpress, and I bought it, and I'm stitching it. So I'm not embarrassed that I bought a stolen design, because it's not possible to get it. I'm not going to pay those monies. if it will be, if it is available, the original kit, I would buy it, but it is not. So this is what I've got. And again, I stopped at some point and I was distracted by other starts, shiny things, but I really want to finish this one and give to my dad. Okay, moving on. Next one is, what's that in this fancy plastic bag? Ah, okay, so this is a kit from Ukrainian designer. This kitten, oh, I like him so much. He is so cute. This is me in the morning when I haven't had my coffee, and today I also had only 1 cup of coffee and I need more. So he is almost done. That's embarrassing. I just need to finish a little bit at the bottom and do backstitch, and that's it. And I like him very much. So this is why he is in this bin for working on soon. Okay, next one is a little one. What's that? Ah, okay, so that's a floss for lilacs. For some reason I have this WIP in 2 bags. This one is a little kit. This is a Ukrainian company, Lady. There is a series of different little houses of different themes, and I already finished maybe 6 of them, and I have more. And this one is a wintry theme, and I stitched on it last winter, and I haven't finished backstitch. And then spring came, and I just stopped. I didn't want to complete. I was in a spring mood already. So I'm going to finish it this winter, hopefully. I just need to complete backstitch. That happens with me all the time. I'm stuck on backstitch. And the last one in this bin is the one that got the most comments, I think, in my very first video. This is my full coverage, beaded full coverage. So that's a full coverage, but done with beads. I think I need to stand up maybe to show it fully. I hope you can see the whole thing. So yeah, it has 80 colors, I think, and you can also get a cross stitch pattern of this art, and there are several kittens like that. I also have a pattern of a kitten with peonies and birds, and a winter one with cotton flowers. So if or when I finish this one, I will keep the next one. But it is very satisfying to touch, and it is heavy. It is fully beaded. You can tell that it is very heavy, but I liked working on her, and there was a stitch along, you know. So I was on track because I had to do the I had to report my progress, but then the stitch along stopped. The organizer didn't want to proceed with it, and I also stopped. But I like this piece, and that was actually when I recorded my Ukrainian WIP Parade. My daughter asked me to put it in the nearest pile to work on. So we'll see. So that's it. I will pause and we will switch to the to the bin, to the pile that I'm working right now, and I'm going to work on in January. Okay, let's continue. I had a break, I had lunch, now I'm ready to continue. So this pile is something that I was going to work in January in the nearest time, but now I'm looking at it and I think that won't happen. But dreams. So this one is a Mill Hill Santa that I started this year on St. Nicholas Day in December, and I already have one Mill Hill Santa finished. They release 3 Santas each year, and I finished one, and then I decided that I will start from the very beginning. And this is my progress. I almost finished all the crosses, and I need to finish them and then do beading. So not a whole lot to do. This is why it is in this pile of something that I want to work on now. Everything at once. Then I have this cute advent calendar type of designs that I stitched in December, starting December 1st. That was my kind of advent countdown to Christmas piece, and I stitched 1 block per day, and I went very well, but then I stuck because I ran out of 2 flosses from the kit. I don't know, maybe I didn't save the leftovers well, but I don't know. So it is almost done, guys. It misses 1 full block and 1 need to be completed. I already bought the floss needed, and I just need to complete, as you can see, just a little bit, and it will be done. It has some specialty stitches and beads. It is very beautiful. I like it. This is from a Ukrainian company Tela Artists. That was a stitch along last year, and the chart is free. You can find the chart on the Instagram, but I bought the full kit. So this needs to be completed. Another Mill Hill I have, just a small one of this crazy moose. Oh, he's so funny. I like him very much. And this is what I have. So again, want to finish him. Okay, next one. Next one is one of those 6 starts that I started for my daughter's birthday 2 years ago, and this is the kit, and this is how it looks like. All the pink girly things, hearts, butterflies, and actually I have been working on it lately, because when I filmed a WIP Parade for my Ukrainian channel, and I filmed it on January the 1st, and she saw this and she remembered this kit, this project, and she really asked me to continue on it. So on January 1st, that was only 3 motifs in the middle. So as you can see, I have a big progress. The pattern is a bit challenging because there are a lot of color changes and a lot of backstitch, but I think that I did a good job and I want to work on it, and I want to finish it because my daughter really likes it. So this is what I'm working like right now, these days, yesterday and the day before, and I'm going to proceed today. This is my current WIP. Okay. Next one is a Christmas theme one that I started last winter and didn't complete. This is from Ukrainian designer that I already mentioned, X-Stitch UA. So yeah, I stopped because I didn't like the colors in her face, because I used CXC instead of DMC, and that was the problem. The face, the skin didn't look right. So this winter I changed some colors in her face to DMC as called for, and now I'm ready to finish her. And this is a series of 3 designs. I already finished one with St. Nicholas. This is the second one, and there is a third one for New Year. Next one I have a preschooler Santa that I started together with Mill Hill at the same day, for St. Nicholas Day, and I already finished 2 of these Santas. I will show them because they are on the same piece of fabric, and then I decided to start from the beginning, from the very first one again. So this is at the bottom. It is 1984 Santa. So this is how he looks right now. I'm using 18 count Ada. I don't know the color. Something 10. And here are 2 other ones that I finished previously, last year I think. So here you go. Okay. Not much left to finish this one, so I want to do that, and I really like preschooler Santas and their designs. They are simple, but I don't know, something in them attracts me. I don't know what. Then I have a Bootzilla kit, felt kit, with these cute ornaments that again I started for my daughter but never finished. And I stored them in this stand. Let me show you what I have. I finished stitching this candy cane. I just need to put it together. And now I'm working on this rainbow. So that's it. I want to at least finish these 2, because one of them is almost already done. I just need to stuff it and finish, and want to finish that rainbow. Then we have embarrassing kit that I bought from AliExpress, and I didn't know that this is a stolen design. This is actually a soda stitch design, but I didn't know that time, and then when I realized that this is a stolen design, a copy, I felt very bad. So what I did, I went to Soda Stitch Etsy and I bought one of their patterns and I give it to my friend. So in this way I kinda fixed what I did. Now I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm doing and what I buy. So this is what I've got, but the design is very, very cute. I like it very much. Each scene, each motif is like a small finish, and it is very satisfying. They're so cute. I changed the fabric to Belfast 32 count, this like a printed one, you know, that is just blue on one side and a little bit modeled on another side, but the floss and the chart is from that Chinese kit. Okay, then we have this little kit, an ornament, and this is my current travel project. This one, there is a whole series of these ornaments with the same color palette, and they are embellished with different beads and other stuff, with some crystals, and they're simple but they look very, very nice. This is what I have for this one, and I have several on my tree. So this one I finished already this December, and you can see it has big beads and metallic. They are very, very cute. They stitch easy but look amazing. So that's that one. I also have a kit, a set of ornaments from Lattice Stitch that again my daughter really likes, and I do them for her, these kittens. The issue with that was that the guide, the instructions guide you to stitch with 3 threads, and it is very hard on this plastic canvas. Your fingers hurt and it is very hard. And then I watched several Flosstubers, and they said that they stitched actually with 2 floss, and they look really nice. So this one is stitched with 3 threads, but from now on I'm going to use only 2 strands. This one I need to just do back stitch. So this year at least I want to finish this one with back stitch, and considering all other stuff that I have, I'm not sure that I will manage to do more from this kit, but it is very cute and my daughter still loves it, so we'll see. Then I have this little kit, a beaded ornament. The snakes, according to Chinese calendar, 2025 is a snake year. So, and with these ornaments, what is interesting that they have two sides and they are stitched or beaded on both sides at the same time. So you stitch basically both sides at the same time, and they have different patterns on the back and on front. It is challenging, but very cute and very interesting. So right now I'm working on one of these snakes, and it has 3 in the kit. And the last one from this part is my New Year start, my first Teresa Wensler that I just started on New Year's Eve. This magical night. I got this leaflet from eBay, and here is the key. I think that you know Teresa Wensler charts, and I knew what I'm going to do with myself, but still I want to try it out. And this is my start. I used this Belfast with splashes. It looks like snow, so I think it will look really nice. And I started from kinda top left corner from this wings, and that's crazy. So many half stitches, not half stitches, quarter stitches, right? Partial stitches, and almost there are 3 colors here, and 2 of them are blends, or 2 colors and 1 blend. I don't remember. 2 colors and 1 of them was blend. Yeah, a lot of partial stitches and a lot of, so these wings are just crazy with back stitch and all this stuff. But that's interesting. So it will be stitched for 10 years maybe, but still I want to do that. Okay, so that's it with this pile, and now I will show you one UFO and one bag of tiny small things. Okay, my UFO. This is a Hyatt. Amy Stewart, Once Upon a Fairy Tale, one of the shelves. And this is what I got. I started from the middle. I'm not sure how many percentage that's it, a couple of percent I think. But the problem with this is that I use not DMC, I use some kind of Chinese floss named Aero, and I was told that the colors are the same. The numbering is the same, but I think that the colors are different. They do not correspond to DMC. And I searched for different pieces that other stitchers did. I searched on the Facebook group. There is a Facebook group dedicated to this particular design, and I compare it what others have, and I see that my colors do not correspond to other pieces and to the original mock-up. The moon has some dark spots, and this arch is too blue in my piece. So I was new when I started that, and I didn't know that I will be so much into cross stitch. I thought that was just a period, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money to DMC because those Chinese threads are very much cheaper. So I got the whole bag of those cheap floss, and now I don't want to don't want to proceed because I will spend a lot of time. This is a huge piece, as you know, and I don't want to be disappointed at the end. So I'm going to scrap it. I'm going to cut the rest of fabric and reuse it. And this floss, I don't know, maybe I will just give away or sell them to someone who want to use them. I don't want to use them. They are plastic, synthetic, and the colors, I think they do not correspond really well. So that's a UFO, unfortunately. I still have a pattern, and maybe sometimes I will restart. So that's it with this one. And now I have a little pouch of some smalls that they are also WIPs, right? So I'm going to show them as well. So this one is a little kit of this like a Ukrainian looking doll. It is stitched on wood, and again, as on a lot of my other WIPs, I stuck on backstitch. So she's almost done. She just needs to backstitch and some embellishments with the beads and other stuff with sequins and so on. Still in WIPs. Then I have what's that? Okay, so I have a few Easter eggs. And the chart is by Ukrainian designer Ptaha Stitch. I don't remember. I will put the pictures of 4 designs. There are 4 in this series, and I started these 2 ones, and then the Easter time ended and I was not inspired to proceed with them, so they went to a WIP pile. They are stitched on plastic canvas, and there are beads and metallics in the design. They are very pretty, but not finished yet. This one is a portrait of one of Ukrainian poetries, Lesia Ukrainka. And again, she's almost done. She needs completing background and backstitch. But again, I have troubles with finishing piece. When it is almost done, I got stuck. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe because when I finish thing, I need to figure out what to do with it. Fully finished or whatever, I don't know. It is easier for me to put it back to WIP pile. And the same thing with this small kitten. Again, stitched on wood. And needs backstitch. Someday. There are several of those that needs backstitch. This postmark, right? Postcard. Again, needs backstitch. Almost done. But there are back stitches with yellow, with black, and I don't like that. Still in WIPs. Then I have this cutie, the little monster. This is a very tiny preview, but you can kind of see. I got this kit as a gift when I made an order on one of magazines, shops. So I started it, and it called like a monster of dirty cups, and I wanted to do it for my son, who always leaves dirty plates and cups in his room, and I argue with him all the time about that. And next one that is almost finished, this set of vegetables. I do not do pumpkin right now, I just wanted others for. And I have 3 of them done, and one of them, guess what, needs backstitch. So I have this one, and this one. And the paper, pepper needs finishing backstitch. Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, that's it. That was the last one. This is all my 58, if I'm not mistaken, WIPs. And thanks for being with me. Hope you enjoyed. I think that I have a whole lot of variety of different things, and we'll see how I will deal with them in 2025. Bye.